Let's make some fire. Start by adding a UV sphere or whatever you want to emit the fire. Select it and hit F3 and search for quick smoke. Scale up the domain. Select the sphere and in the physics setting set the flow type to fire. Set the heat to 2. Under flow source, set the surface emission to 1. This value controls how far away the fire will be from our sphere. Make a new texture, set it to clouds, set the scale to around 0.1 and under colors, set the contrast to something like 2 or 3. Back in the physics settings, enable texture all the way in the bottom and select the texture we just created. Now we are done with the sphere settings, and the rest will be done in the domain. Set the resolution depending on how high quality and realistic you want the fire to be. Remember that higher resolutions will be more demanding on your PC and take longer to bake. Enable adaptive domain. Under fire, set the vorticity depending on how controlled you want the fire to be. I'll set it to 0.4. You should also adjust the reaction speed. The higher the value, the smaller flames you will get. Now under cache, set the type to modular and check is resumable. Set the frames to however much you want to bake. I'll use 150. And finally, hit bake data. If you're happy with the way the fire behaves, move on to the material. Otherwise, you can change the settings you want and bake again. Okay, all we need now is the material, so select the domain and open a shader editor. In the principled volume, set the density to 0. Add an attribute node with the name heat. Add 2 color ramps plugged into the factor of the attribute node. Set the top color ramp to ease. Connect the top color ramp to the emission strength and the bottom one to emission color. On the top color ramp, set it to something like this, then add another white color in the middle. After that color ramp, add a math node, set it to multiply and set the value to around 5. Finally use the bottom color ramp to set the color of your flames. As a bonus tip, set the color management in your scene to medium high contrast. That's how you make fire, and thank you for watching.